Okay, good morning, welcome to Heathcote. My name is Mr. French and I'll be the Head of P.E here when you guys arrive in September. For today there's going to be 6 separate challenges, 3 are skill based and 3 are physical challenges. With the skill and with the physical challenges you've got to do a couple of checks before you can start. The first thing you need to check is that the area around you is clear, so you're not going to bump into anything or break anything. The second thing you need to do is just check with a parent or guardian, whoever's at home, to make sure the area around you is completely safe. And the final thing is have a little bit of a warm-up just before you start, so we don't want any pulled muscles. Okay, so the first skill challenge, you're going to need a ball, or like I've got, because I haven't got a ball with me here today, is a pair of socks which have been rounded up to try and make them into a ball. Simple as such. Now you're going to have 30 seconds, and in those 30 seconds you've got to drop the socks, kick them up to yourselves and try and catch them. If that's too easy for you, you can try and catch with one hand. So I'll be recording how many I get in 30 seconds. No pressure. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. I might even try the left foot. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And can you beat my score? Okay, for skill challenge number 2, you're going to need a small box, a small bowl, or something, an item, where the throwing object, which is my socks, can land in. Now the box, which you're thrown into, is placed on the floor. You then take 5 big steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You then have 10 goes to see if the item can land in the box. I miss. So I'd have 9 more goes and I'd record the amount of times that I was successful. Okay, skill challenge number 3. You just need your ball or your sock this time. Slightly more difficult this one. You have 30 seconds and you might want to practice before the 30 seconds starts. I need to drop the sock, extend my elbow to hit the sock up, and then catch it again in the same hand. So watch the demonstration. So I drop, catch, drop, hit, catch. One more time, drop, hit, catch. And it's how many of those you can do in 30 seconds. Okay, so we're now moving on to our physical based challenges. The physical based challenges will be 60 seconds in length, so they're a little bit longer. The first one we're going to do today is called shoulder taps. As you go down to the floor, you need to have your hands firmly on the floor. Your shoulders should be at 90 degrees here. And what I'd like you to do when you're in this position is to tap the opposite shoulder as many times as you can in 60 seconds. Notice, as I'm doing these, I'm not doing this. I'm keeping myself nice and strong in my core. Over to you, 60 seconds. Okay, physical challenge number 2. Probably up there with one of the hardest that we're going to do today. This challenge is the plank. Now you can hold it for a maximum of 60 seconds, so that is the time cap for you. There are 3 different options that I'm going to show you today. The first one is the easiest one, so it's up to you. You gauge how hard you want to push yourself. So the easiest one, you're going to hold this position, try and do it for 60 seconds. Notice, I'm not like this, I'm not like this, I'm here, okay? Number 2, which is a medium one, is on the floor again, but you're on your forearms this time. So I'm holding this position. Notice again, bum's not here, and it's not down here, just holding here. Option number 3, which is the hardest one, is a moving plank. So we combine those 2 movements, and we're trying to do that for 60 seconds. So you start on your hands here, you drop down to your forearms, and you push back up, for the 60 seconds. Okay, we're on to our final physical based challenge. This one is called the speed bounce. I'm using the toilet roll to jump over today, but you could use any object which is roughly the same size as your ankle bone to stand there. That's completely up to you. Now, option number 1 is 2-footed bounce over. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4. And every time I land, I count. Option number 2, which is the harder one, is up to you, is a hop over the object. So I'm hopping 2, 3, 4, 5. So you choose which option that you have. Notice when I'm hopping, I'm staying on the same leg. I'm not doing this, because that is not the task. You have 60 seconds, and you have to record how many times you can get over the object within that set time. Over to you.